After the acquisition of the Moscow archives, Alba began to focus not so much on building the archives, but also to develop educational programs. And the first one that we engaged in was the exhibition of Spanish Civil War posters that had been brought back to the United States by the volunteers in the 1930s. Shouts from the Wall opened in New York City at the Puffin Gallery in April 1996, and then went on what proved to be a 6-year tour of the United States. That was a first big national project of using the archives as outreach for educational purposes. The success of that prompted us to support a photographic show, and this was curated by Carrie Nelson. It was called Aura of the Cause. It opened in '97 and continues to tour, most recently last year in 2003 when it was in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And then we moved on to other kinds of, again, outreach educational projects. We began to develop the website. We have very sophisticated teaching curricula on the website. We have teaching tools on the website involving the Alba's third museum show as well, which is called They Still Draw Pictures. They Still Draw Pictures is an exhibition of artwork drawn by children during wartime. The core of the show is children from the Spanish Civil War, and we curated the show and sent it traveling to about 5 or 6 museums around the country. Along the way, we produced a catalog to go with it. I say we, Tony Geist and myself were the 2 curators of the show. Alba also edits the Volunteer, the quarterly journal of the Lincoln Brigade. It's a publication that first began in Spain in 1937 as an English language publication, edited by the veterans, by volunteers themselves. It began publication in the United States in 1939 and continued irregularly off and on. It now comes out on a regular quarterly basis. Alba has 2 memorial projects that continue very nicely. One is the George Watt Award, which is a student essay contest. We give $500 prizes each year to a couple of students for their papers in undergraduate and graduate levels. And we have created the Bill Sussman Memorial Lecture in cooperation with the King Juan Carlos I Center at NYU. We've had all-star speakers ranging from Bernard Knox and Balthazar Garzon and Gabriel Jackson to the poet Philip Levine, the novelist E.L. Doctorow, and the story writer this year, Grace Paley. These are